Hi, I'm Carol and I'm a writer living in the beautiful northwest of England. Welcome to my writer's journey, where I share insights about my writing and creative life. I began writing professionally in the mid-1980s, when the typewriter was still the main tool for presenting words on paper, and manuscripts were sent to editors, agents and publishers through the good old postal service. Back then, patience was a necessary virtue, as it could take a month or more to receive a response. I soon acquired my very first computer, and so began my voyage into the online world, where everything happened so much more quickly and when opportunities for writers were abundant. It was such a wonderful and expansive time for me between the late 1980s and early 2000. Many new internet companies needed writers, and I had a choice of writing projects and commissions. As a working mum, life was busy. Back then, like many, I was juggling time for family and making a living through writing, while finding space for my other interests in martial arts, holistic well-being and film. Over the years, I've written features and short stories, poetry and film scripts, courses and books. I've ghostwritten material for several entrepreneurs, and I've been involved in art collaborations, booklet publication and film production. My writing has been widely published and broadcast in a variety of ways, and all this experience has enabled me to support other writers on their journeys. From the year 2000, my creativity began to bloom, and I was writing poetry, creative non-fiction and short stories. It was such an inspiring time. Next on the creative horizon was to write a novel, and the opportunity arrived in 2009 when I was accepted onto the MA Professional Writing course at Falmouth University. With the guidance and support of wonderful tutors and peers, I graduated with distinction in 2011 and achieved my goal of writing my debut novel. Lightweaver was published in 2012. Despite writing the novel during one of the busiest phases of my life, I somehow managed to create a story that has deeply resonated with its readers. The plan was to begin another novel shortly after completing Lightweaver, but way led to way, as it often does for a curious mind, and my research took me down various rabbit holes concerning the nature of reality and other intriguing stuff. Meanwhile, that strange and persistent concept that is time kept on ticking. I continued writing, mostly features for magazines, and I provided writing-related services while embarking on some smaller publishing projects. I did begin writing my next novel, but 20,000 words in, I realised I had two very different stories. That can happen sometimes, and both of these tales have been placed on hold for now. And this brings me to the present. After navigating some of the strangest times on earth, here we are in 2023. There are new challenges ahead, especially for writers and artists, and trying to make a living from one's art is even more precarious than it's ever been. But there are stories to be told, deeply imagined stories full of spirit, and that is why I'm here. I'm ready for the next chapter. I have a new story emerging and others waiting in line. The time up ahead is unwritten, and yet there are more tales that I'd like to bring into this world. I do hope you'll feel inspired to join me for the adventure. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it and found it of interest. If it resonates, please subscribe to the channel and travel with me on my writing and creative journey. Until next time, bye for now.